Bill Gates once said that the US sanctions against Huawei are not restricting China's development, but are stimulating the transformation of Chinese enterprises, promoting China's technological development, and continuously making economic progress. In the future, China will make remarkable achievements in more fields and gradually improve its economic strength. Huawei announced its Q1-Q3 results at the end of October, and the US move had an impact on its global smartphone terminal business. Huawei's market share plummeted, with revenue down 25.4%. While Huawei is suffering, a second Huawei in China has emerged, which is the Chinese battery giant CATL, or Contemporary Amperex Technology Co. Limited. It achieved a year-on-year growth of 232.47% in Q3. With the release of the data, everything seems to have verified the words of Bill Gates. So, how did CATL emerge unknowingly in the US-China tech war? Will it repeat Huawei's fate and be sanctioned by the US again in the future? Hi! Welcome to Auto Age. Before we started today's video, please subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell. Okay, let's get started. As the world's largest battery maker, CATL currently supplies batteries for 1 out of every 3 electric vehicles in the world. In the first half of 2022 alone, the sales performance of CATL reached 100 billion yuan. In addition, CATL's valuation has soared to 1.2 trillion yuan. Its control of the battery industry chain, especially mining projects in China, Congo, and Indonesia, gives it an edge in the industry. CATL has strong technical strength, strong influence, and high status in the international market, occupying nearly 35% of the market. The common sales performance of the 3 battery companies in South Korea is not as good as that of the CATL. Many companies took a fancy to the high-quality battery products of CATL and chose to cooperate with this company. For example, it is a supplier to companies such as Tesla and Ford. It will supply Tesla with M3P batteries in Q4 of this year, which will be installed in Model Y models with 72-degree battery packs. This version of the Model Y will be launched early next year. In January, it launched its battery swapping business called Avogo in China across 10 cities. The aim is to remove the need for electric cars to stop at recharging stations. Instead, drivers can rent battery packs from CATL and put them into the car when their other battery runs out. This takes a matter of minutes. Li Xiaoning, executive president of overseas commercial application at CATL, said that the company is also evaluating expansion of its battery swapping product into Europe. I would say this will start in China this year. We will step-by-step check the overseas footprint of Avogo, Li said. We are starting to evaluate the potential cooperation with many partners. We need to understand the detail in practice, he added. There are many things we consider. Product technology is one thing, another is the business case, the regulation, the local rules, and also other factors we need to think of as well. If CATL expands the business overseas, it could help foreign carmakers offer the battery swapping services to customers without having to build the expensive infrastructure themselves. In addition, CATL has also launched a product that can travel 1,000 kilometers on a single charge. Such advantages give it greater influence, pricing power, and voice in the industry. It has also pushed for long-term deals with clients of up to 5 years. Driven by a surge in sales, its Q3 revenue more than tripled and net profit more than doubled, despite rising raw material costs and supply chain obstacles. This is all thanks to the company's information procurement system, which can track changes in supply and demand of important raw materials in real time and make timely adjustments. Under the guidance of policies and financial subsidies, the Chinese market demand is strong. In the first 6 months of China's NEV sales soared by 115%, which also led to the rapid expansion of electric vehicle batteries. These all benefit CATL. At the same time, rapid overseas expansion has also contributed to the growth of performance. For example, it entered the South Korean market in June and invested $7.5 billion to build a battery factory in Hungary in August. Due to climate reasons and national policy support, NEV sales are expected to continue to grow. Battery manufacturers led by CATL will certainly drive the growth of China's battery-related industries, and will also promote the rapid development of global NEVs. Bill Gates has warned about U.S. export controls. He thinks it is foolish to restrict Chinese high-tech companies such as Huawei. The result of this is to stimulate self-reliance in Chinese high-tech field, accelerate the pace of innovation, and continue to achieve self-sufficiency. The most important thing is that it will also help more Huawei to appear. CATL is the best response to the warning. China integrates and guides resources to focus on key cutting-edge technologies such as artificial intelligence and quantum science, strengthens basic research, and establishes national laboratories and industrial clusters. Concentrates superior resources to promote the accelerated development of China's high-tech industries and enterprises, such as the construction of the Guangdong-Hong Kong-Macau Greater Bay Area. Through top-level planning that breaks various barriers, preferential tax policies, financial support, credit and scientific data acquisition, profit sharing and other mechanisms, market forces are released and enterprises and talents are encouraged to promote innovation. The economic integration of the region, the construction of an international technology innovation center, and the integration of the industrial base of inland cities with the modern service industries of Hong Kong and Macau are all changing at a rapid speed. This confirms from one aspect that in the context of Sino-US science and technology, the national system has played a greater role in promoting technological progress and breakthroughs and mobilizing resources. This seems to mark the arrival of a new era. The more the United States suppresses China's high-tech industry, the stronger the counterattack of China's technology industry, which is more conducive to raising it to a new level. For example, the construction of the first photonic chip production line, the breakthrough of 5 nanometers packaging technology, and the commissioning of several 8 fabricated fabs. A clear goal of China is to become a leader in the high-tech industry and a major exporter of high-tech products. In the past 10 years, China's policies have given greater support to high-tech enterprises, and China's high-tech exports have continued to maintain rapid growth without declining due to the intensification of Sino-US tensions. And China is also building more high-tech development zones driven by innovation. Because the development zone drives the GDP and helps high-tech companies achieve a number of technological breakthroughs, such as quantum computing, satellite navigation, and 5G communications. With the rapid development of the second Huawei CATL, the outside world can see China's technical strength and development potential. In order to avoid the impact of unstable factors, it also invested $14 billion to build factories in China. CATL's approach made the United States disappointed, and its sanctions on Huawei instead reminded Chinese companies that key technologies must be in their own hands. All in all, CATL is a microcosm of the development of Chinese high-tech enterprises. With the U.S. tightening restrictions, Chinese companies are more inclined to choose domestic investments with higher degrees of freedom of doing business, so they can avoid being controlled by Western countries led by the U.S., and they can also have more initiative. Okay, that's all for today. Please put your comments below and share your insightful ideas with other people. Do you want to learn about more auto stories? Please keep following our channel and like our videos. See you.